All right, on today's Bitch, Moan, and Complain segment, we are talking, yes, by God, we are talking about the woke people. Why? Well, because let's be honest, some of that bullshit gets a little crazy. You know what? I wasn't even going to talk about this, but as I said it, it occurred to me. There is something really wrong with letting... God, I'm going to get myself in all kinds of fucking trouble right here. I know I am. So there's something really wrong with letting men, I don't give a shit if they're claiming that they're women, there's something really wrong with letting men compete in women's college sports and then beat the shit out of the women. Mm-hmm. It would be much better. It would be much better if the man was allowed to compete and then the women beat the shit out of the men. I would be down with that. But no. These men, you had that one swimming person that identified as a female. When he was a he, lost every fucking event that he competed in with the men. He goes over to the women's and he beats the ever-loving dog shit out of them. Something is wrong with that. I was getting the news stories to bitch, moan, and complain about today, and this one popped up from Business Insider, and it says, woke no more. Companies were starting to support political causes. Now they're too scared to speak up. Well, goddamn, I like that idea. And it says, and I didn't know this. It says Unilever spent years crafting its image as a corporate goody two-shoes. The owner of Dove, Vaseline. We know what Vaseline's used for. I mean, in prison, everybody's got a jar of Vaseline just in case. Anyway, the owner of Dove, Vaseline, Hellmann's, and a bunch of other brands axed quarterly reporting and earnings guidelines in the name of focusing on a sustainable long-term growth. So they become woke, and they didn't pay attention to their shareholders. Well, they decided to pull a U-turn on that because they were losing every freaking thing. And we've seen this time and time and time again. You know, the thing is, I truly believe that we should respect each other, okay? I truly believe that people should be allowed to do what they want to do as long as they don't bring harm to other people. Let people live their fucking lives. If you want to identify as a female or a male that's fine with me. I will even do that. And when I was in prison, we had several different transgender people, and I and not only myself, but most of the prison population, they called these people by their preferred name and their preferred pronoun. It was not an issue, okay? It's an issue when you have it forced down your fucking throat. It's an issue when you allow a gender to compete against the opposing gender and beat the ever-loving dog shit out of them. That's what it becomes an issue. You know, it's an issue. For example, I read last night. Let me pull this up because this is crazy. And if you don't mind, Brian, if you can pull up J. Scott Campbell's picture of Tinkerbell, because that is something to mention. So the headline here says, and this is from Alabama.com. It says Disney removes quote unquote potentially problematic character from park meet and greets. So it appears that Disney no longer likes Tinkerbell. And the article says, the quote says,
are these statues?
They're statues and paintings that he did.
Okay.
So it says the team found that the Tinkerbell character was both body conscious and jealous of Peter Pan's attention. Now, everyone's seen the Peter Pan movies, and Tinkerbell is not a horribly sexy person. However, when you get somebody like J. Scott Campbell painting this bitch, man, oh man, that's a hottie with a body. I'm sorry, but that little girl, that woman, she is very attractive. The problem is that Tinkerbell is about that small, which doesn't do very well if you got any size penis at all. Fortunately, my penis is very small as well. So I'm just saying, if she would like to date, I'm more than willing to have a date with sexy Tinkerbell. I just say it. I just throw that out there. Now, that being said, I don't understand. Now, that woman, I don't see why the hell she body conscious. She should make all these other women body conscious, because the last time I was at Disney, and I shit you not, Last time I was at Disney, I didn't go to the park because it was so fucking crowded. I went to Disney Springs, the shopping complex, which is crazy in and of itself. To get into the fucking Lego store was a 35-minute wait. They've got a cookie store that I've still not went into, that the wait to get into the cookie store is over an hour and 10 minutes. I don't need a fucking cookie that bad. As I was walking through the park, I continued to see, and I don't want to fat shame people, but I'm going to. I continue to see these belly shirts and spandex leggings on people who should not be wearing them. Let's be honest. If you're going to put on a belly shirt, if you're going to put on some spandex leggings, you need to make sure. The reason you're going to wear, I know they're comfortable. I know that. But the rest of society, they don't want to see a 350-pound person wearing those things. They don't. They don't want to see that because when they look at your belly button, they're afraid that you're going to suck them up into your belly button. It's like that. All right. So I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore.
So check this out. J. Scott Campbell's website shows that it's not there anymore. So he got in trouble.
Pull up the J. Scott Campbell Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
I have that statue because, yes, I'm that lech. Oh yeah, I got that in my fucking living room. Yeah. Yeah, you damn right. That's her right there.
Oh my God.
That's it right there. That's the first statue I bought under my legal career right there. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, see, that's what I said too. Matter of fact, my youngest stepson, he brings his friends over. They come down to the den. In the den, I've got the statue, and all of them will sit there and go, "I like that statue." I'm like, "I know you do."
It's like the lamp on A Christmas Story.
I know, right? Exactly. It's like, okay, I like that. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the next bit.